Monster Truck Racing. Welcome MTA fans to the final week of the June season here tonight on SmashDown. Tonight we're going to find out if Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet can hang on to the SmashDown championship flag and carry it right into the July season. 15 other Diecast Monster Trucks ready to rip, roar, and let it fly here tonight. All of them are chomping at the bit, trying to take away the flag away from Mike Lanford as we go into the final week of the June season here tonight on SmashDown. And we guarantee you some close, fast, heavy-hitting racing all night long. There you see the champion hanging on to the championship flag. Will it remain on the back of the Felon? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out next soon enough. As we take you back to last week, it came down to Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet taking on Joseph Nelson in the Destroyer. Lanford got a lead on him from the start. Watch as they go up and over no man's land. Destroyer started to close the gap, however. Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet team go on to claim their very first SmashDown championship again, trying to hang on to the flag as we close out the June season tonight. Here's how round one action is going to shake down. Destroyer is going to take on T-Max, then Bulldozer will take on Bounty Hunter, Little Tiger is going to take on Goldberg, and then Little Miss Dangerous will take on the Chevrolet and Wild Hair. Over on the other side of the bracket, Dragon will take on Zombie, and then Wyatt Curtis and Snowhawk will get first crack at the defending champion, Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet. Now as we get round one ready to go and kicked off for the final week of the June season, last week's finalist Joseph Nelson and Destroyer ready to take another shot at it this week. Now draws up against Nathaniel Wiggins, the former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. The tracks is T-Max, staged over here on the inside lane. It's going to be a forward oval shootout down to that finish line here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, week 4 of the June season culminates here tonight. Who's going on to round 2? Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. T-Max with the early lead. Destroyer coming back, coming down to the last of the cars. Destroyer turns it over, hits the big sea container there in the shutdown area. Nelson was trying to get it all under control. Not sure if T-Max had enough to go across the finish line with Destroyer about the same time. It was too hard to tell from up here in the booth. We're going to go down and take a look at your photo finish. Your winner, Joseph Nelson and Destroyer, taking out T-Max early tonight in round 1. We'll see Destroyer back for round 2 competition. Now next up, John Kadiux returns to that brand new Bulldozer. Rolled the truck over earlier this season, has a little bit of body damage. He's trying to get it back around here tonight. Another man over here in the inside lane who's been having a rough June season. The Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell, and Bounty Hunter returning over here on the inside lane. The Ford based out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, trying to take his luck at the bull in that far lane. Green light goes down now, and they're dead even off the start. Bulldozer now pulling a slight lead. Bounty Hunter coming back. Bulldozer in trouble. Kadiux goes over in the shutdown area. The bad bull himself rolls it end over end, but Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell, and Bounty Hunter will get the round 1 victory over John Kadiux and Bulldozer. Let's go back and take a look at the MTA replay from the top of the track as we take another look at it right here off the start. Kadiux started to pull an early lead on Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter as they come down the straight stretch. Watch your far lane as John Kadiux and Bulldozer noses over. He tries to gather it up at the finish line, goes end over end, almost into the pit area, and Tim Cantwell will get the round 1 victory. The Bounty Hunter forward looking strong here tonight. Now our MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll Bulldozer back over. A hard crash nonetheless. He rolled it over earlier this season and might as well finish off body here tonight in round 1 competition to close out the June season. There you see the damage done. John Kadiux and Bulldozer satisfying the fans, but tore up the truck here this June season. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in round 1, the Crazy Cat, Jason Wolf, returns. At a Big Lake, Minnesota, Little Tiger went on to take home the first 2 championship wins this June season. He's trying to get victory number 3 here tonight and rack up 3 total wins for the June season. Over here on the other lane, that's Adam Lamprick and the Goldberg machine based out of Paxton, Illinois. He made his debut last May season, trying to get a big win tonight. Green light goes down now on the line. Goldberg pulling a sudden lead on Little Tiger over no man's land, and Goldberg turns it over in the shutdown area, but Adam Lamprecht will get the round 1 victory, putting the veteran, the Crazy Cat, Jason Wook and Little Tiger on the trailer early tonight in round 1 competition. That's going to affect the points tremendously, but Goldberg gets the round 1 victory over Little Tiger here tonight. Here's another look at it as Goldberg did pull a hole shot on Little Tiger coming down the straight stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Wook knows he's got to play catch up. Watch him go up and over no man's land, trying to keep it low to the ground. Goldberg on the outside lane by a nose will outrun Little Tiger to the finish line, and he will be on the trailer early tonight. Goldberg moving on. Next up in round 1, Savvy Gillagy returns. The beautiful 1941 Willys. Little Miss Dangerous up at the starting line, now set to take on Ethan Wagner, the Wild Hair Chevrolet, the former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, trying to get the Chevrolet camp turned around here this June season on SmashDown. He's got a hard task. Taking on Little Miss Dangerous. We're looking for green here tonight. Down the straight stretch they go. Little Miss Dangerous has a slight lead. Wild Hair coming back up there. Crosses up. It's Savvy Gillagy. Little Miss Dangerous getting the round 1 victory over Ethan Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet here tonight. He's on the trailer for the rest of the June season, and we're going to see Little Miss Dangerous back in action for round 2 competition here tonight. Next up in round 1, we've been talking about this kid since he made his debut at the top of the June season. Jade Reynolds, the brand new Soldier Fortune, has been a thorn in everybody's side all June season long. He will now take on the veteran over here and former Monster Mania 3 champion, Jalen Buford out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, the USA 1 Chevrolet on the inside lane. So rookie versus veteran, looking for green now, and off the line they go. Soldier Fortune hanging right there with USA 1 up and over the car. Now Buford in trouble, lays it over on its side. He got so much air, he hit the first stack of cars after he cleared no man's land, stood it up on the rear end, giving the win to Jade Reynolds, and Soldier Fortune taking out the veteran early in round 1. And you might as well say the veteran took himself out there on the inside lane. Next up in round 1 competition, new kid on the block, Craig Cook, the brand new Quad Chaos, which made its debut again at the top of the June season. He's got a brand new ride up underneath him, looking good here all June season long for his first time. He will now take on Austin Grozier, the high roller Ford here on the inside lane, based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's trying to get a big win here tonight. Who's taking it on to round 2? Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. Quad Chaos right there with high roller running over no man's land now, and Quad Chaos going for a ride. Greg Cook just absolutely sent it up and over no man's land and lawn darts it right there in front of the middle of the track. And ladies and gentlemen, what a wild ride as the body now has come off a Quad Chaos. What a crazy crash there for Craig Cook in the Quad Chaos machine. Austin Grozier and High Roller was right there with him. As we take another look here off the line, they're seemingly dead even coming down the straight stretch. Watch again in your far lane. Craig Cook launches the Quad Chaos machine, noses over hard. It's trying to get it back together and going across the finish line. He will edge out High Roller with that unbelievable crash. High Roller will now go on the trailer as Craig Cook and company try to thrash on that truck and get him back for round 2 competition. MTA track crew and officials are down there now to roll him back over, and the safety team doing what they can to get him out of the truck. They told him stay strapped in it as they roll him back over, and they see some of the damage done. The crew's going to go back and mount that body to the chassis. Hopefully we'll see him back stronger than ever for round 2 competition here tonight in week 4 of the June season. What a ride for Craig Cook and Quad Chaos. Next up here tonight in round 1, we've got Preston Hurd in the Zombie Machine. Hasn't been running so hot all June season long. He's trying to turn it around here tonight. He is now set to take on Blake Willis, who's been out here for a couple of years on the MTA circuit. Back in action this June season, the Dragon Machine, a brand new truck over there in that far lane. So Zombie will take on Dragon here tonight in week 4 of the June season. Who's going on to round 2? Dragon and Zombie looking for green. Off the line they go now. Zombie pulling a whole shot on him down the straight stretch, up and over no man's land. In Preston Hurd goes end over end in the shutdown area. What a wild ride. It looked like the back tires caught the car stack there coming off that racing lane jump as Blake Willis tried to chase him down to no avail. Preston Hurd and Zombie will advance on into round 2 competition. Next up here tonight as we close out round 1, Wyatt Curtis and Snowhawk. We saw him last weekend at the Wild Card event. Now set to take on the current reigning and defending champion, Mike Lamprecht and the Felon Chevrolet, former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, now over there, Chevrolet camp ready to go to take on the Hummer and Snowhawk. Wyatt Curtis, new kid on the block, trying to make a name for himself. Can he dethrone the champion? We're looking for green here tonight. Down the straight stretch they go now. They're dead even down to the first jump. Up into the car. We got a race here. And Lanford pulls it out in the end. Maybe by a nose, but Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet will defeat Snowhawk here tonight in round one. Wyatt Curtis, he put up a heck of a fight, just not enough to get the win over the current champion, and the flag will stay on the back of the Felon here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We still got more great racing action still to come in week 4 of the June season. Will Lanford and the Felon be able to hold on to the championship flag moving forward here tonight? We're going to find out next after the break.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. If I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm no way to go, no one's back, can't see through that side of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Was not a reach of desire, was not a weapon started. But when I stop to see, I've been devoid.
That's right, MTA fans, July 1st, I will be down at the Virginia Motorsports Park in Petersburg, Virginia for Monster Truck Throwdown. Now be sure to come and meet me, get a free sticker, and possibly get a Monster Truck Attitude
And
t-shirt.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 4 of the June season here on SmashDown, as Destroyer's going to take on Bounty Hunter. Goldberg will take on Little Miss Dangerous. Other side of the bracket, Soldier Fortune will take on Quad Chaos. And then Zombie is going to take a shot at the champion, Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet, who had a tough matchup there against Snowhawk earlier tonight in round 1. Now up at the line right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the man that made it all the way to the finals last week and lost out to the current champion. That's Joseph Nelson, based out of Michigan, in the Destroyer Ford. Now ready to take on the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell, and the Bounty Hunter, the Ford Expedition out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, trying to get another SmashDown win on his resume. A 4-double shootout kicking off round 2. Much like round 1, who's going on to semis? We're looking for green. Off the line they go now. Bounty Hunter with an early lead. Destroyer coming back on now. Some big time Aaron Cantwell turns it over in the shutdown area. Joseph Nelson tried to chase him down. It wasn't enough here tonight as Tim Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter move on in the semifinals. What a great race. It's a big time air, but Bounty Hunter, your round 2 winner. Next up in round 2, Savvy Zilligy returns in the 41 Willies. Little Miss Dangerous now set to take on Adam Lamprick out of Paxton, Illinois. He rolled the Goldberg machine over earlier tonight in round 1. The crew has got him back. The front engine design machine over here on the inside lane. Lamprick trying to get his first SmashDown victory. He's got a tough task over there with Savvy Zilligy. Little Miss Dangerous. Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. Round 2 action coming at you. Little Miss Dangerous with the lead, but Goldberg came back on her, and he will pick up the round 2 victory. And Goldberg taking out Little Miss Dangerous. A great race by both drivers. However, Goldberg got the better of the exchange on the inside lane. Little Miss Dangerous on the trailer for the rest of the June season. Goldberg will be back in semifinals. And next up in round 2, Craig Cook, who went for a wild ride at Quad Chaos, he is now back in action for round 2 competition, ready to take on the new sensation, Jade Reynolds, the brand new Soldier Fortune, who's looking stronger than ever here tonight in week 4 of the June season. The crew over here on the inside lane with Quad Chaos thrashed to get him back. Can Craig Cook pay it off with a victory? The green light goes down now, and they're off the line. They're dead even now, coming into the first jump up and over no man's land. It's close down to the finish line. And are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, are you absolutely kidding me? Both trucks standing up on the rear end. Oh my word, as they both smack the sea containers. The body once again comes off of Quad Chaos. Are you absolutely nuts? Ladies and gentlemen, what a race by Quad Chaos and Soldier Fortune. Let's go back to the top of the track, figure out what happened as they come down here off the line. Then you see both drivers cut a great light, seemingly dead even all the way down the straight stretch. Watch as they hit the first jump, both drivers sky out the trucks, up and over no man's land to the last of the cars at the line. Your winner, Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune, picking up the round 2 victory. Watch this as they hit the containers, both of them standing up on the rear ends of the truck. That was absolutely nuts, ladies and gentlemen, as Soldier Fortune gets the round 2 win. What an epic showdown. But now as we move on, it's time to defend the championship flag once again. Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet now set to defend the flag against Preston Hurd and Zombie here tonight in round 2 competition, week 4 of the June season. Who's going to take the flag on into the the July season. Lanford's trying to hang on to it with the Felon Chevrolet. Zombie's hungry for his first win. Who's it going to be going to semis? We're looking for green. And on the line, the Felon's got the early lead. Zombie trying to come back on some big time air. Felon pogos it and over goes Mike Lanford to the Felon Chevrolet. But Preston Hurd and Zombie was hanging right there with him. Lanford had all kinds of problems in no man's land. However, he is the winner here tonight in round 2, defeating Zombie. Preston Hurd hung right there with him, just wasn't enough as Lanford rolls the truck across the finish line. But ladies and gentlemen, semifinal action is coming up next. We started with 16 trucks. We're now down to 4. Mike Lanford of the Felon, still the SmashDown champion. Can anybody take it away? We're going to find out next after the break. June season. And ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for just one moment, we want to take you over to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel where they hold diecast racing once a month. Get ready to romp and stomp on their track as Midwest Madness puts on some of the most spectacular shows you will ever see on YouTube for monster truck diecast racing. Watch the carnage unfold, bodies get destroyed, and some down-hole great racing action with 32 of the best monster trucks throwing it down on the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. You can find all their social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I'll post a link in our description. And welcome back to SmashDown here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for semifinal action, week 4 of the June season. The Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter takes a crack at new kid on the block, Adam Lamprick and Goldberg on the other side of the bracket. The one we've all been talking about, Jade Reynolds, Soldier Fortune, gets a shot at the champion, Mike Lanford and the Felon, which ought to be a showdown to remember. But up first here tonight, the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter, trying to pick up a second SmashDown victory. Ford based out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, ready to take on new kid on the block, Adam Lamprick and Goldberg out of Paxton, Illinois. He's trying to get a big first SmashDown victory, but he's got a tall order ahead of him because Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter already has one SmashDown championship to his credit. Ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg and Bounty Hunter semifinal action now down the straight stretch. They go, they're even. Up there with the car now, and Goldberg in trouble for the second time tonight. Almost in the same exact place. Adam Lamprick and Goldberg is upside down on the far lane, and Bounty Hunter, who gave him a run for his money here on the inside lane, not sure who got the racing win just yet, and Goldberg actually lands on top of the wrecked Bulldozer there in the pit area. I'm sure Katie Hux is happy about that. But now as we take a look at your MTA photo finish, your semifinal winner is going to be Tim Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter, taking out Goldberg. He is now in the finals. Week 4 of the June season. We're going to see if he can take it all the way. Now who is he going to meet there? Is he going to be the defending champion, Mike Lanford and the Felon Chevrolet, trying to hang on to the championship flag? He is now taking on new sensation Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune. He has been taking names out here on SmashDown in his debut season. He's trying to take away the championship flag from Mike Lanford and the Felon over there. Who's he going to be meeting? Bounty Hunter in the final round in week 4 of the June season. Both trucks now stay to the line. We're looking for green. Off the line they go now. Felon pulls the whole shot. Soldier Fortune coming right back on him. The big time there by the Felon. And Fortune turns it over in the shutdown area. Turtles the truck, nowhere to go. And what an incredible matchup. But Mike Lanford absolutely skied that truck in the far lane. As we go back down and take another look at it, right here off the line, the Felon gets the early hole shot. Soldier Fortune and Jade Reynolds know he's got to make up some ground here as they go into the first jump. Look at the sick air by Lanford in the far lane. Little too much air, and it cost him the win right there. He stood the truck up on the tailgate, and Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune got across the finish line first, tried to shut it down, hit the seat container, and over she goes. Soldier Fortune is definitely going to be back for the final round because he's going to take on the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Soldier Fortune, Bounty Hunter, the finals are next. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough diecast monster truck racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough diecast racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 4 of the June season. Here tonight on SmashDown, the final round showdown is among us. And Soldier Fortune, new sensation Jade Reynolds, ready to take on the old veteran, the cowboy from hell, Tim Cantwell, and the bounty hunter. Now looking for his second SmashDown championship here tonight. He knows the new kid on the block is hungry over there in that far lane. He's looking for his first SmashDown championship. Bounty hunter, who's had a rough June season and since the start, he's trying to turn it around here tonight, finds himself in the finals. Who's taking the flag into the July season? Ladies and gentlemen, Soldier Fortune, Bounty Hunter. It's showtime here tonight on SmackDown and demonstrate Christian. No, they're getting even down to the first jump up and over the car here in close. What an incredible race to close out the June season here on SmashDown. Tim Cantwell, Jade Reynolds, we're throwing it down all the way to the finish line. What an incredible matchup. Still not sure who got the racing win and who's going to take the championship flag as we go up to the top of the track for our MTA replay. Off the line again, both drivers with a great light. They're dead even all the way down the straight track. Watch right here as they go up and over the first jump, some big time air through no man's land. Set them back down and over the finish line they go. And it's by inches. Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune take out Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter in the final round here tonight to close out the June season. An incredible race nonetheless. But ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune on your first SmashDown championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings closing out week 4 of the June season, it was a close shootout all season long. However, it was Mike Lamford and the Felon Chevrolet who was consistent, stayed strong all season. He will round out the points with 190 in your first place overall points champion. Rounding out your top 3, the Crazy Cat Jason Wook in a close second with 185 points. And in third place, tonight's big winner, Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune with 180 points. It was close all season long, no doubt about it. And we are going to congratulate Mr. Mike Lamford and the Felon Chevrolet on your first ever SmashDown overall points championship. We'll see you back next season alongside Jade Reynolds and Soldier Fortune, ready to rip it up for the new July season. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching week 4 of the June season here tonight on SmashDown. We kick off the all new July season next week. Be sure to stay tuned on the MTA YouTube channel. Some great racing you don't want to miss out. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.